I believe that Creed has got something to offer to the church which is really needed, which is well received, and which can transform churches into engaging in new ways for the sake of God's kingdom.
Basically, the living room has had a very big impact on me, because when I first came here I had a lot of personal problems, and Charlene helped me through that and helped me basically come back to my normal self again.
Or possibly wouldn't have thought about it if it hadn't been for the Love Your Neighbourhood team making me aware that the church was there and it was potentially a place where I could find help, and that it was somewhere that you know, that I could go if I was in trouble. And it has been that for me on a number of occasions since then.
And I was very excited by the whole idea of the centre providing service, Christian service in the community, and the idea came up of starting an over 50s club. So far has very much been the building of community, the building of friendships, the fun that people have with it. I suppose I hope that in time to come there will actually be a reaping of a harvest into the church, when, you know, what we are doing is seen to be, you know, as a group we're more than just a church that's trying to come together on a Sunday morning. We're a 7-day week church that's trying to serve as Christian community within its own community.
We could probably distill down the vision of the parish very simply into our motto, which we have come up with over the last few years, and really forms a focus for all of our organisations. It's simply called More Like Jesus. So that everything we do, whether it's in a bowling club or in the choir, the praise group, or any of our organisations for youth, they're to think of it in terms of how can we be more like Jesus, and how can we have more people being more like Jesus. We're people-based rather than just bricks and mortar. We see the church as being more than just a shelter from the rain, but that really is not our key focus, to build buildings. It's to build community and to build a place for God's people to gather in worship and to express their faith, and to gather for prayer, and to get to know one another as they get to know Christ better as well.
Creed is basically a group of people with different expertise that aim to go and help a local church to implement the vision that they already have. Now, we might start off by helping them to make their vision a wee bit more clear, but once we've got that, and the parish or the group may already have that, we help them just to see how they can implement that. So we look at things such as the resources that they have. Perhaps that could be in people or buildings or other capital assets, and we help them then to see how they can move and manage implementation of that vision.
Creed have just been unbelievable, with not just the support in sending the right people along, but also Creed have been so supportive because they have prayed for us, and we've spent time together in prayer, and they actually have come alongside and been able to encourage me with the vision. Because sometimes when you have a vision, you think maybe it's just your imagination and nobody else understands what you're going through. But they really do understand, and as I say, their prayers have been so essential and for us to get where we are even now, and everything is becoming a lot clearer. We know there's a long road ahead and we're just at the first step of it, but I'm very glad we have Creed with us at the first step, and they've assured me they'll be with me right to the end.